Hi, I am Shin, and this is what my week with sourdough looked like. Some good bread, a batter recipe for frying, and one scheduled proof that tried to fall apart and bring my hopes down. If you've ever tried to bake consistently as a homebody while juggling real life, low energy, or a messy kitchen, this one's for you. I keep my starter on the kitchen counter, so it is now a daily routine and almost second nature to feed my starter before breakfast. Same goes for my other ferment, gingerbread, and of course my chickens. With daily feeding comes sourdough discard. The discard starts small at the beginning of the week and continues to build up. But I can assure you before the end of the week, the discard is all gone. It all starts with a need for it.
Really?
And right now we're going to make sourdough batter for frying. Breakfast is leftovers from last night's dinner. And we need discard.
A pinch of salt, or like a quarter.
Pinch is fine.
Pinch of cayenne pepper. It's actually leftover from last night. That's really one. I was just about to say a little bit more salt. Well, the remaining of the batter that was used to fry the cassava, she added 4 eggs, added 2 tablespoons of this flour, the nut flour, and then 1 tablespoon of olive oil, a pinch of salt, and a pinch of cayenne pepper. And we're good for frying.
Not only sourdough gets a discard, but also my homemade compost from kitchen scraps to finish decomposing and nourish my soil for container gardening. I empty my compost bin and bury the compost that has started decaying to finish decaying. While the compost tea I feed to the fruit trees. Sourdough isn't the only hobby I picked up, and if you ask which is the most rewarding, it will be hard to say, but seeing plants grow from seeds is very satisfying. I made sourdough focaccia last night. I get better at it every time I bake it. Slow breakfast is the reward after morning chores. My sister called last night requesting a homemade order. 2 traditional sourdough loaves, 1 whole wheat sandwich bread, and butter rolls. She would like me to deliver on Friday, and today is Thursday. I have decided to mix all the doughs today, starting with the whole wheat sandwich bread. I am adding a little yeast to all the bread dough except the traditional loaves. So I have more need for my sourdough discard. I am curious and eager to test a new created recipe using home-milled whole wheat flour. In the recipe, I add a little lemon juice. I have no idea what to expect, but I really want to try this. I will freeze the shaped butter rolls just until bedtime. Then I will remove from the freezer and schedule proofing from, let's say, 11:30 p.m. to 6 a.m. on the kitchen counter. The last on the list are the traditional sourdough loaves. I saved it for last because I'm aiming for cold bulk ferment, along with the trial dough for the newly created recipe. I woke up to this. I don't even know what to say. I see that even a little yeast with sourdough changes the proving time. It is 5:45 a.m. All I'm thinking is how to explain this to my sister. I got out of bed just to check in on the progress. Now I have to start baking immediately. While they're baking, I'll shape the traditional loaves and the trial whole wheat recipe. Let's see what I am offering. They are not appealing to the eyes, but the inside looks soft and nice.
to the city streets, we began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings.
So I called my sister to report myself. Her response was, "Is it edible?"
The night's young, and it's just begun.
It is a huge relief and I am grateful. I learn every day with sourdough.
We wanna chase the night.
That is my sourdough week. Not perfect but real. Thanks for being here. If you bake at home too, leave a comment and tell me your latest win or flop. And there is no way I will end this video without showing the results of the trial recipe with freshly milled whole wheat flour. I am not sure how I feel about the cracks on the crust of the loaf, but it turned out soft and moist, which was my hope with the lemon. Great for toast and sandwich.